Day 2 of the 100 Days of Making Comics Challenge. So far, I have done nothing. That's not to say I've done nothing all day. My morning got messed up. So every second day, Jazz works. She just started a new job recently. So in the mornings, I get up. I try to get up a little bit earlier to get some work done. Now, here's the downside. And I'm sure there's going to be a few parents who will agree with me here. We're co-sleepers, so we in the evenings we try and get our daughter April to sleep in her bed, usually for the first portion of the night. But then she's got herself into a bit of a routine where she'll get up, usually around midnight-ish, and make her way into our bed. By that time, we're already asleep, etc. So she just climbs in, sleeps with us, and then wakes up when she wakes up. Most mornings when I get up, once she realises that I'm not there, or she realises that daybreak has hit and the light's starting to come through the curtains, that's her cue to wake up. So this morning I got up at quarter to 6, in an attempt to get my 30 minutes done before she woke up. Because what happens is when she wakes up, she trots her way into my studio and she comes in for a bit of a cuddle time, where she just hangs out on my lap while I'm just sitting on the computer. I'll just chuck a cartoon on with her. That's just a bit of time that we share together. But it means I can't draw. It's just too distracting. She wants to, if I pull the iPad out to start drawing, then she wants to draw and she tries to take over. I can't get any work done. It becomes frustrating for me. So I just decided that I don't bother. I just sort of hang out with her. I enjoy it. It's not a bad thing. But it means that it cut into my time. So by the time I got up, made myself a coffee, got ready to start drawing, she was in my studio. I always close the door too to try and get rid of the noise, but she knocks on the door and she was in. So after that, Jazz went off to work this morning, so that's my time just to hang out with her, which is awesome. So we just try and do different things. I hung out with a couple of friends who I met through TAFE, doing my business course. They're dog trainers and they've got several dogs, and I haven't been around there yet, so they're like, come around, we'll hang out. So I went around there for morning tea and a coffee with April. Had a really good time, got home at lunch, and then after lunch I had a ton of work. So this is my current to-do list of things that I need to get done, different portraits, logo designs and things. I've got heaps of work, but so many things are just dinting in. And I also have a dinner tonight with Lee, the co-creator of Monkey Junk. So I'm just trying to churn through this before the dinner, and then my intention is to do my portion of the 30 minutes tonight. It's currently 3:45 in the afternoon, so dinner's in 2 hours-ish. So I just want to try and get ahead on these to knock them out and just tidy the list up a little bit. Some of these pertain to doing stuff for the markets, which can wait. I'm not working at the comic shop tomorrow, but our power's out, so we've got a letter saying that our power's going to be out from about 8:30 until the afternoon. So, being that there's going to be no power, we've decided that we're just going to go out for the day and actually have a family day. The markets on the weekends, we've got to try and squeeze in those days too. So it means I'm going to be out of the studio. So I'm thinking that I'll either get up super duper early tomorrow, or when I get home I'll come into the studio and do some work to catch up. But once I get home after dinner, I'll be doing my 30 minutes. It'll be the first thing I do when I get home, and then try and get some of this work done. Luckily, I work primarily on the iPad, but when I have to contact customers and stuff, it's all via email on the computer. So, I'll try and just going to try and bust through as much work as I can now to get that out of the way, to then work on the 30 minutes tonight. So, I'll probably post this update tomorrow morning. There goes my phone. That's more work. It's just all good. I'll post that update tomorrow morning, just to recap on how the rest of the day went. But I wanted to just fill everyone in now on sort of what's happened and why I haven't done it. Hopefully tomorrow morning, once I do the update, I'll be able to do my 30 minutes before we go out, and then I'll have the rest of the day to family stuff and get some work done as well. I'll talk to you all soon. Morning guys, it's technically day 3, but I just wanted to update you. As I mentioned, my day got really jam-packed, and I was going to sort of miss out on doing Monkey Junk. So what I did was I woke up early this morning and did my half hour now, and then I'm going to have to do another half hour later. They're cutting power to our house today, so we're out. We're going to spend the day out with the family, and when I get back early afternoon, I'll do my half hour then. But I wanted to show you guys what I've done, just so you can see that I still did day 2, even though it was just a little bit lapsed, just to make sure that I got some work done. So here we go. Alright, so here's page, so I'm actually working on, which page is it? Let's go back here, page 5, just because this was a nice easy one to walk into with the characters. So you would have seen me like working on these yesterday. So finished up this panel here with the background and getting all the characters and everything ready. Made some touch-ups on this as well. Just fixed up Chris's face a little bit. And then here, so originally had, where are we? So turn that off. So this layer here, this was sort of the original scene. And now sort of part of what I'm doing is I'm coming back and just redrawing everything or readjusting, making changes, etc. And I was really bored with this panel. Like, it just seemed really cheap and easy, sort of given how everything else was going. They're quite simplistic sort of in what's going on, and it's sort of just a reintroduction of the characters and sort of establishing where they are. So what I did was I changed that and mixed the panel up to here. So now we see Sprocket here from behind, and all the characters have turned around to face her, to listen to what she's saying. So she's sort of telling them, she's got like a little holo pad here and telling them what's going on, and they've all sort of shifted their focus. And the important thing to note is too that here we've got, oh my lord, I've forgotten his name, that's terrible, but he has disappeared. Let me get the script and then I'll know. Where are we? Oh, Shadow. So Sprocket's little scout Shadow, where are we? There we go. Is ahead, and then he pushes even further ahead and then stops, and they all turn around to see what she's talking about. Or, I suppose in this sense, no. So yeah, the idea is that she's stopped and she's telling them what's going on. Yes, that's where I'm at. But at the moment, so if you want to see sort of what the progress is prior, these are all the original thumbnails for the entire book, so all the way up to page 20. But as you can see, these are just really loose, really loose thumbs. So not a lot of them have been fleshed out, but enough to give me sort of an idea, and then I can jump back in. So this is a page that was completely finished. And then coming back is, I'm just touching it up again. So I've actually copied over everything, and I'm just going to try and simplify it and make it a little less, I don't know. I don't even know exactly what I'm trying to achieve. I just know that that's not exactly... This panel I like, this panel not so much. I think I just need to rework that. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, yeah, so that was my day 2, and I'll be back later for day 3. Alright, catch us later.